I hope you're not lying.
Would never.
मैंने ऊपर पढ़ा ना dead body झूठ नहीं बोलती है, so I'm just trying to figure out कि आप लोग झूठ बोलते हो नहीं because you're तो alive.
But हम भी तो dead body हो सकते हैं ना?
अभी तो नहीं है ना? Jim's gone. He's like I'm a dead body. Now whatever you ask me is going to be honesty. So now I'm going to talk to Jim's soul, guys. Okay, that's the conversation. Hello, hi Jim. Are you there?
Whenever I'm on the highway, I feel like I'm the cotton ball.
Yeah.
And that cotton ball is like going everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, taking forms.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, me too. The only thing that I'm thinking about Pune Highway is Vada Pav. Like I used to go, constantly Vada Pav.
Okay.
No, like Vada Pav.
Vada Pav,
Yeah, like
Sabudana
that.
vada.
That also.
Jim is the wisest. He'll sort this for us.
Like I will get this answer tomorrow.
So mysterious you all are behaving.
I think the most mysterious thing about our lives is Pune Highway.
Okay, but did you guys know that Manjiri is also a great singer?
Of course, पूरे मेडालियन को मालूम है। अरे वो कोविड में लोग पका दिए, लोगों ने थैंक यू बोला, कोविड खत्म हो उसके लिए थैंक यू नहीं बोला, उस मंजरी के गाने बंद हो गए उसके लिए
बंद करो,
उसकी 3 बिल्लियां भाग के बैंड आ गई, हम लोग को रेस्क्यू करना पड़ा।
I remember burning like nine CDs for a trip from Atlanta down to Florida because I went to college in the States.
I'm more of a solo travel girl, so I love
What happened
taking
to your
off.
friends?
No, I had those friends individually. Like, stop it.
मैं याद रखता हूँ, सब याद रखना।
This is baggage from the last interview.
I never call paparazzis, they just arrived here.
Ah, bullshit.
100% lie.
Bullshit.
Hello everyone, this is Hesha Chimah and you guys are tuned into Varinder Chawla's page. Joining me for a conversation today is the cast of Pune Highway. Hello everyone, how's the day looking?
Good.
Great.
Yeah, I hope you're not lying.
Would never.
Yeah?
Your
okay.
energy, this power is
It's
infectious.
transcending.
Yes,
It's happening because मैंने ऊपर पढ़ा ना dead body झूठ नहीं बोलती है. So I'm just trying to figure out कि आप लोग झूठ बोलते हो नहीं because you're तो alive.
But हम भी तो dead body हो सकते हैं ना?
अभी तो नहीं है ना?
नहीं अभी नहीं है लेकिन।
हाँ तो अब तो सब तो सच बोलना पड़ेगा
आप
ना?
तो पोस्टर की बात कर रहे हैं।
हाँ पोस्टर में तो अभी पता नहीं ना आप में से कौन dead body है. This is Jim's gone. He's like I'm a dead body. Now whatever you ask me is going to be honesty. So now I'm going to talk to Jim's soul, guys. Okay, that's the conversation. Hello, hi Jim. Are you there? Soul's not resurrecting. Love it.
Welcome
But-
back.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna.
just saw things that human beings should not see. What just happened. I went to places that it's hard
You
to
always
know.
keep going to places.
I'd go to lots of places.
So do you now on your bike, Amit? What's happening?
No, those are different places.
I know that.
We go to different places.
Okay then. But ठीक है, since the name of the film is Pune Highway, मुझे चालू ही करना ये question से. Pune Highway से हम सबकी बहुत memories होती हैं. Like probably as a teenager also, I've done so much of Lonavala, Pune because Bombay से सबसे closest वही है from a hill station point of view. Tell me one memory that you all have from the Pune Highway, which is a good one. The real one, ना? ये movie का अभी नहीं.
You तो रहती ही पुणे में, है ना?
No, I live in Mumbai. Now, my parents live in Mumbai.
Of course,
Yeah.
see.
But memory,
You must have had it ulta, na? More from Pune to Bombay than Bombay to Pune.
that's right. Actually, no, technically it was the other way around. I was studying in Mumbai when I was in 8th grade onwards till 10th. Then I went to Pune and then I came back to Mumbai.
So any particular memory that you remember? Because I have some which I'll share later.
But all our friends are in Mumbai. Last time you said, no, all your friends are in
No,
Mumbai.
my friends are all over the world actually, you know.
Globetrotter. Okay.
I'm thinking, well, if
We
anybody
also
already
thinking.
has a...
I don't have any particular one. I just know as a kid, I used to sit by the window whenever we'd go on these long kind of drives, so including to Lonavala, and I would imagine myself as this kind of odd mass. Like, it's not like it's me, but there's this thing, there's this little creature outside the window that is kind of formless, but exists, and it is just leaping around, keeping up with the car. So if it came to a signpost, it would like pull the signposts back and fly and then land on a tree and, you know, do one of those like swivelly things and jump further and then leap off some cars and then go on to, you know, I would just imagine this creature traveling with me the whole journey, or whenever I would get bored.
Jim, can I have the coffee you are having?
Because I have a feeling that can be Jim even right now, like let alone in his early days. I think he could probably just zone off, be an amoeba and be everywhere.
It was kind of amoebic.
Right? Yeah, you're saying creature, shapeless form or something like that. Yoga.
Yeah, imagine like a black mass that suddenly could get arms, could get legs, could get a tail.
And it's everywhere.
And not is everywhere, is moving with the car. You know?
Got it.
Did you all ever never?
Yeah,
you did, huh?
I was whenever I'm on the highway, I feel like I'm the cotton ball.
Yeah.
And that cotton ball is like going everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, taking forms.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, me too.
You've
The
never
only thing that I am thinking about Pune Highway is Vada Pav. Like I used to go, constantly Vada Pav.
Okay.
No, like Vada Pav.
Vada pav,
Yeah, like
Sabudana
that.
vada.
That also, and
That's
then
the one.
misal pav and everything that you get on the
Dabeli.
Pune Highway. Dabeli to Gujarat ho gaya na?
No,
Acha, Pune also.
experienced
You
it
changed the
from
format
Pune.
of your show, yeah?
What?
It's the food show.
No,
Acha,
Re,
okay.
nothing, none of it. It was just Pune Highway. I've changed my channel only from when I last spoke to you to now.
You're
Yeah.
amazing. You're doing well and I'm so happy.
Thank you, appreciate it. But coming back, so there's these two have shared their memory. Manjiri, do you have any, or this is it? Even
I
for
just
you?
remember the tire bursting one day, but nothing happened. I mean, I was very safe.
Of course you have.
Yeah, you're not a dead body.
No, I was just me and my
Long lasting.
Right.
Life lasting.
Okay.
me and my dog were just sitting and waiting. We were just alone in the car, and like I was driving, and my dog was right there, and I was just waiting on the side, and I was just
Good the
clicking
dog
pictures.
wasn't driving.
Okay. Take care. Maybe my then teenagers were more exciting than yours.
I didn't have any exciting.
But you said, "Jara chalana mein makeup ke liye."
Oh God. Okay, so your film is a murder mystery. Of
Yeah.
course, it also has other elements such as friendship, and I'm sure we'll discover more while we watch the film. But mujhe janna hai, if I'm picking, let's say, one element, which is mystery, then from each of your characters in real life, what's the most mysterious thing about you that you feel it is? Amit, go first.
See now,
Go.
You wanna go first?
that contradicts the thing in itself. Why would I ever tell you the most mysterious thing about
Would you
me?
want to tell about each other then? What do you think is the most mysterious thing about Manjiri and Amit? Because we all have those things. I judge my friends. I mean, this is very mysterious. This friend of mine
It's
is
about
very
time you make
mysterious.
new friends.
Me na?
With friends, you get what you see.
No, yeah. Sometimes we are all like, I mean, I think I'm 90% transparent, not 100%. So that 10% is my mystery, na? तो मैं discover करती हूँ ऐसे लोगों में क्या हो सकता है ये. So maybe you all can tell about
But
each
that
other.
mystery, that 10% is your private 10%, no?
Not necessarily. My friends know my personal
Then
life.
tell two things.
My
about
friends
it.
know
Okay,
na my
tell-
personal life.
So then why you? My friends know my personal life.
Yeah, so I'm asking what is the mysterious thing about each other, chalo, if not about one another. What do you
I'm
think?
quite an open book like that.
Thought about it like that.
That's
but
a
let me
very
think.
dangerous. People who say
That's why I made it easier and said अपने बारे में बताओ. But अभी आप लोग ने घुमाए तो करो अभी.
You're so accommodating.
Okay, I'll make it easy. I'll make the open podium. Pick a mysterious thing about yourself that you feel or of each other.
Jim is the wisest. He'll sort this for us.
Like I will get this answer tomorrow.
So mysterious you all are behaving.
I think the
Achha
most
nahi
mysterious
hai.
thing about our lives is Pune Highway.
Okay.
And I think our characters and so in taking a leaf on a serious note from what you're saying, in life there's a huge duality of life, and we live in it. Like how Jim said that there is a contradiction, and life is a dance of contradiction. So if talking in terms of the characters we play in Pune Highway, which are very close to real life characters, and the roles that we play in life, and life is also like a stage. So we go in and go out, and in that sometimes we cross that thin line, and that is what also Pune Highway is about. So that mystery, that 10% that we hide, that 10% that are deepest thoughts, which can be dark, which can be conflicted. And somehow I think because we have to be present in the realm and be present in day-to-day lives with people, we kind of phase that out. And I think Pune Highway depicts that in a very forthcoming way.
You know, I'm so glad you understood what I was asking, because actors do have some sort of a mystery attached
But
to themselves.
human beings have that.
Which is why the human
Actors
question.
are
But
human,
why
sure.
with actors? Sorry, I'm just coming to you.
Yeah.
Why also actors? Because I feel that sort of creates that, you know, that I want to know more about my favorite actor.
In this
factor.
day, everybody knows everything. Maybe 10,
But
20
then we're
years.
still finding out. We're still finding out. There are so many people who are very private about their lives, which is great, and then there are some who are just doing it for PR. Let's just say it as it is. So yeah, I think that's the mystery that I was addressing. But anyway, Jim, you want to add something?
I was going to say that I think, well, there are two interesting things going on simultaneously. One is the fact that life is unknowable and each person is a good metaphor for life insofar as you are unknowable even to yourself. Forget about anybody else.
Yeah.
There are parts of you that will remain a mystery to you. Then, of course, there are the parts that you like to keep a mystery from other people as well, for whatever reasons that those might be. And then there's a whole other side of it, which is some things that you can't properly diagnose in yourself. If you asked a group of people and they managed to, they were honest, they could point things out about your patterns that you may not have noticed yet.
Right.
It's just an interesting, there's just so many
Which is also their
elements
individual
of mystery.
perspective.
Huh?
Which is also their perspective.
Absolutely.
And their creation of the perception they have for you.
No, but let's say 6 or 7 people could echo a similar sentiment that maybe is mysterious to you.
Yeah.
Which actually does tie into the film very well, because these are people who've grown up with each other, have lived together, have spent so many years getting to know each other, and yet they're discovering new things.
Yeah.
Which I think is the magic of life.
Yeah.
Even in groups of friends, you'll see them in a certain light, or you'll see them in a context that you've just never seen them before and be like, oh,
Like
you're this as well.
Yeah.
Like for example, Manjiri keeps saying this in every interview, I'm an open book, I'm this, I have great friends. What we finally, like in 24 hours, there's this revelation that she's murdered someone and hidden and chopped a body and hidden in the mud
Under
island
the
that she
floorboards. Yeah.
I mean, you'll be like flabbergasted, you'll be like astounded. Like somebody who is such an open book
Right.
has
Could have done something like
that.
this.
Yeah.
Damn.
And yet,
Manjiri.
one part of us wouldn't be that surprised, I feel.
The ecosystem one, yes.
Yeah.
The people who
okay.
have spent a couple of years with a
Mansi Parekh.
and a close group of friends, you know.
Close group. He's very much attached to that statement of yours, I feel.
No, we are attached to everything. We are attached to her only.
Okay, but did you guys know that Manjiri is also a great singer?
Of course, पूरे मडालन को मालूम है। अरे वो कोविड में लोग पका दिए, लोगों ने थैंक यू बोला, कोविड खत्म हो उसके लिए थैंक यू नहीं बोला। मंजरी के गाने बंद हो गए उसके लिए।
बंद करो, can't do
उसकी
this.
3 बिल्लियां भाग के बैंड आ गई। हम लोग को रेस्क्यू करना पड़ा।
But oh my goodness. Okay,
This is what I had to deal with throughout the shoot.
Oh, so probably they did not make you sing at all because you were anyways doing so much of it. Is it what it is?
They've been hearing me a lot on Instagram and all that, so
Yeah.
I think they're done.
How do you know?
Just done
We
first.
Don't want to do. It's Manjiri's not on your Pune Highway playlist. Let's just say that.
Would you give us a sample right now? Is this something that you'd
Yes.
be open to?
She's waiting for the rock. She was
Only if-
dying that
Only if you're comfortable.
promotion.
Now I'm nervous.
Now you're nervous.
Now she's like, why is Jim putting me in this
But there's a
spot?
Yeah,
problem.
sorry, that's a.
But there's a
don't
mystery
feel
you
in
don't
the
know. No?
spot.
She told me, because I asked her, I said, why do you only sing when you're in your tapu in Mud Island? Why don't you sing in studio? So I think there's some mystery here that she can only sing when she is in Mud Island.
Mud Island.
In that specific place, in that room.
Because then I don't have people judging me like this.
What do you, एक second, what do you mean you're not being judged?
I would love to hear you sing.
Okay, coming back, I want to ask you guys, like, do you all have any particular memory that you all relate with road trips and friendships particularly so much? Like,
I am
something that you wanna
perpetually on
share?
the road.
Sorry?
I
You
say I'm
have
perpetually.
many. We've spoken a couple of
Yeah,
them, of course, but
yeah.
like, Jim, do you have anything that you really cherish and you just feel like, okay, this is one thing that will stay with me no matter what? Or are you like, nahi yaar, kuch nahi aisa?
What? One thing that I cherish about road trips,
Yeah,
of memories of a
with
road
friends.
trip?
Yeah.
I love road trips. Picking the music. Back in the day, you'd have to burn CDs,
Yeah.
or you had to make tapes, or you had to get whatever you could. I remember burning like nine CDs for a trip from Atlanta down to Florida, because I went to college in the States. And so 9 CDs with all of this playlist, and you put it on and one CD wouldn't work, and you're traveling this long way and you're making all of these stops. Even for plays sometimes, you wound up back before film, you'd go by train or you'd go by bus to a different city, and I like it. I enjoy road trips a lot. I think it's fun. I like stopping along the way and getting food. I like the conversations as it goes on. I like zoning out and looking out of the window. I just love road trips.
Do you have a certain section of friends who you really count on to for going on a road trip with? Are they from your
I
childhood?
haven't been on
or
a
now?
road trip in ages.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I went on a really long one. Like where we all travel together and go there. No, I can't remember.
Okay.
Recently I drove from Pantnagar to like
The
near Natwa Khan. Yeah. But it wasn't really a road
Yeah,
trip.
it's not like with friends and people. It's just like probably work maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
And a 3-hour journey became a 6.5-hour journey because of traffic.
Traffic.
So that didn't exactly excite me.
Yeah, welcome
Yeah.
to India. It's just becoming bad and
Come
bad
on.
and
Well,
bad.
traffic is just
Traffic.
bad sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
पहाड़ों में क्या होता है कि though I think our roads are being widened a lot, also to kind of to create infrastructure in the mountain. It's because I'm from the mountains.
Yeah.
It's very, and the region where he went, my house is like about 2 miles from where you went to Natwa Khan. Actually, jungle से 15 मिनट का रास्ता.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So my uncle stays in Natwa Khan.
It's pretty.
जो पहाड़ के रास्ते हैं ना बहुत छोटे हैं. And if there is a lot of traffic in say Nainital or weekend, it gets a little tricky.
Yeah, it was a weekend day. It was a Sunday or a Saturday, and I think people.
So
were
what time
all
you leave?
driving
It's not India. Wherever in the world you go, what time you leave
Yeah.
is very important. Like very critical.
Manjiri, your memory with friends and road trip, if any.
So I have not had too many road trips with friends. I generally I drive to Mumbai, Pune, whatever, all by myself. But I really enjoy that. I'm more of a solo travel girl, so I love
What
love
happened to
taking
your
off.
friends?
No, I have those friends individually. Like stop it.
मैं याद रखता हूँ सब याद रखना.
This is baggage from the last interview. Yeah.
So I mean, for me, it's more like, you know, I don't like to wait for people to get free.
Why full contradiction? It's so different. So every
There will be
interview a
please
new
God. New Manjiri
that
is
was a
being
different
this.
question.
That's
This
the
is a different
mystery.
question.
Yeah.
From a person who loves friends and has so many friends, I like being alone.
But I
I'm
don't like.
talking about solo trips.
She's talking about her solo trip.
trips, okay?
I don't like waiting for
My
them. But you travel with your dog.
That's just Mumbai to now.
Okay,
like,
okay.
You know,
Mumbai
my
Pune
cats
only
and
for now.
dogs.
Okay.
But otherwise, when I'm traveling, it's like, you know, I mean, my friends and like our plans never ever plan out together because everybody is busy in their respective time. So I don't wait anymore.
So you gotta just go.
I just go. I gotta go. So I go for my solo trips and I travel. I mean, it's very exciting for me to travel to different countries where I don't know anybody and just explore and meet locals and listen to their stories, their lifestyle, and actually you get to have so many more interesting experiences when you're meeting local people and they are showing you their way of life.
Totally.
So I really enjoy that because otherwise when you go with your friends, you stick to your friends.
Yeah.
You're not really making that conversation with the locals and all. Neither do they come and kind of try to interact much. But here you actually go and talk to people, make new friends and like come back with such beautiful memories. So.
Your character name in Pune Express, Pune Highway is Natasha?
Natasha, Natsu I'm called by all of them, yeah.
So then Amit's your brother, Jim's your ex-boyfriend is
Yeah.
what we've discovered.
Khandu is a brother.
अच्छा हाँ ठीक है मतलब in the अब मैं मूवी की बात कर रही हूँ मैं talking about that only.
No, Amit is not my brother.
Okay, the character of Amit is the brother. Okay, and the character of Jim in the film is your ex-boyfriend. Making very clear statements here. But what I do want to ask is, if I want to ask each of you from the characters that you have played in the film, what's that one thing that you feel is the closest to your individual personality? Jim, do you want to take it first?
In
I think he's very loyal.
in Pune Highway.
I think he's loyal.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's one thing. What about you?
Natsu dotes on her friends and she'll go to any extent to protect them. She's bullish about them, so she.
Unless she wants to go on a road trip.
That's when she's going solo.
And she can't wait.
Oh my god,
I don't
okay.
wait for life to happen, okay? I just make it happen.
Okay, cool.
From half a day, from being such a friendly person to becoming in just half a day, from being not so not such a friendly person.
And then coming back to Natsu and her being friendly again. That's the common trait between
That's the
both
mystery.
of them. I
We
know.
wanted the mystery.
I wanted the
The
mystery.
title of this interview is mystery.
It's
It's right
mystery.
here for you.
Yeah, we're just decoding
Yeah.
through the thing.
We just adjust
I'm
to
just
her.
dynamic.
When
I
I was
love it.
when I
I
was
have
young.
different parts of my personality.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No problem. When I was younger, I lived in a building called Mystery Court.
What
and
are you saying?
And I didn't know that it was spelled MISTRY. As a kid, I just assumed it was Mystery Court. And then I thought, this is an amazing building to live in.
Oh my.
Yeah,
That's what
as
it
I
is.
grew up later and I went and I saw it, I was like, I was laboring under a misapprehension the whole time.
The whole time. Oh my god. Okay, Amit, your character and anything that's similar between you and your character.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to. Friends mean everything to him.
Okay, so that's also common with you
Yeah.
as a person.
Not as friendly as
I get it.
the mystery
Not so
You
woman.
come with
Very
boundaries.
protective.
Okay. Natsu's protective. You are friends, but.
But I wait for my friends for weeks and months. I accommodate keeping their schedule.
Nah, you go alone.
I'm not that friendly person like as Manjiri is, but I wait for my friends.
Okay, all right. Before we let you guys go, I just want to do this thing, and this segment is dedicated to Manjiri only because what's this? Yeah, all I'm
You're one of
doing
us
is,
there.
yeah, I'm just like, what's this, Manjiri? And I'm going to pick that, and I'm going to mix it with your tagline of your film, which is "Dead body jhoot nahi bolti hai."
Can you come again? What?
What's this?
Yeah,
Is the
yeah,
famous
yeah,
thing
yeah,
that
yeah,
never
Jante
leaves you,
Jana, yes,
Manjiri.
of course,
Correct,
never leaves.
of course, which everybody has spoken about.
Yeah.
So my segment is only called "What's This?"
All right.
But the whole point is that you're not going to lie, because dead bodies सच
झूठ-
बोलते हैं ना.
झूठ।
Okay,
हाँ,
okay.
लेकिन आप लोग को भी सच बोलना है. That's the whole twist. Okay, so tell me what's the actual truth behind these three statements
Okay.
that I'm going to give you all, which
Okay.
is what's this?
Okay.
Okay, tell me what is this when an actor says that I'm really busy, but I do not want to say yes to this project. Tell me the truth.
I don't understand the question.
You understood the question.
What is the question? I don't
What do actors really mean when they say this?
When
Yeah, I
we
don't
say
have
we're
dates.
really
You're
busy,
really
but
busy, but
sorry,
don't
don't
want
have
to-
dates and all.
Yeah.
That's what they mean.
Yeah, that's
Or they don't
exactly
like the
what they
script.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you're
मैं-
giving me the truth, but
Yeah.
हाँ, सब एक्टर्स नहीं करते हैं, कुछ ऐसे हैं जो वेट नहीं करते किसी का.
okay. I never call paparazzis. They just arrived here.
Ah, bullshit.
100% lie.
Bullshit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing.
But everyone knows that.
Yeah, I
No,
think
not
the whole
everyone.
world knows that.
No, the
Oh.
people who still say we don't call.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm on this side. I know what it is.
Right.
Well,
No, but
and-
it's all called for, right?
Yeah.
But not
PR
like,
It's
to
a
be
part
honest,
of
like
PR
if you're,
agency.
not, but like if you're a superstar, I'm sure, bro, you'll be.
Huh, sometimes
I
it
don't
How
think
happens.
so.
do they know that they are at this particular
हाँ,
time they're going
but
to
no,
catch
but
a
with
flight or
superstars
something?
they know because with people.
Yeah.
So I feel my take on this is, since we are discussing this, is such an important topic which will brighten our lives. That I'm sure that like paparazzi by its meaning. In fact, Jim, I'll share with you an amazing story that a friend of mine is an English writer. He's from US.
Paparazzo.
Arey bro, he's written a script about a conflict between two paparazzis, like a junior and a new guy. And the new guys come from India, and the older guy who's already there is an Indian living there. Anyhow, coming back. So there are a lot of paparazzi culture is where they follow people that intrigue them,
Yeah.
or which like a superstar. The whole world wants to know where the
Uncover
superstar-
the mystery.
and all the mystery. And then I think is a big aspect which big aspect is where people call them. I've been told, I won't name, by few profound people that तुम पैप्स कर लो मैं तुम्हें स्टार बना दूंगी या मैं तुम्हें स्टार and I'm like and then I've been also forced कि if you don't do PAPs then so I said look I'm happy with my career where my life is but I don't understand this and I'll be very honest to a point where I've also thought कि अच्छा यार सभी बोल रहे करना है क्या तो कर लेते हैं so एक बार मैंने बोल दिया कर लो आधे रास्ते में मुझे लगा यार मुझसे नहीं होगा तो मैं गलत दरवाजे पे चला गया and then I called I said this is uncomfortable this is not for me and if on this basis you're going to determine my career and my life and what I can do and what I can't this I want to take on heads on.
Lovely. Okay. Okay. So the next one is there was no competition between us. We were only bothered about playing our own parts. True or false?
That's Manjiri's line.
No, but I can't believe that. I can't believe that because I have been in a situation and I just...
No, bolo, dil se bolo. This is her tagline is dil se. Oh, for sure.
So I think like if you have two different characters, I mean you have to be true to your own character, right? Like while you're playing it. Otherwise, if you keep thinking of what she is doing, what
Right.
she's wearing, what she's looking, then you can't play a part.
But I saw you in Ketki's room. When you were not there.
Stop this! No, you can't tell this right now. No, this is.
But you were there. No, I'm
that's
being
a
honest.
mystery.
She was in Manjiri. I saw Manjiri before interviews today in Ketki's room. Now she went to say a courtesy hello as a senior, but I've not seen that. Like as a senior, she went to her room to.
Like, is there healthy competition?
That's why she's not here, right?
That's why she's not here. And there.
You know, I feel this interview is also mystery only. Everyone will have to decode all the answers by themselves.
But you said-
कि क्या बोल रहे हैं ये लोग मुझे समझ ही नहीं आ
नहीं
रहा
समझ
है.
में आएगा. But your view, you have a loyalty, Babu. Your interviews are fun and and I'm saying this with utmost. There's no joke in this.
Thank
Your interviews are fun and of course, what the lowdown of the conversation is it's good.
Thanks.
There's good competition and there's bad competition. Bad competition is toxic, jealous, upset, puts the other person down, at any cost makes them lose. And good competition, which is actually what competition should be, it's based on a word called comprar, I think a Latin word, which essentially means the joy of the battle, right? Or maybe a Greek,
It's positive,
Greek
it has a
word.
positive-
The joy of the battle. The idea that this person is pushing me to do better.
Yeah.
I love that. I love competition, healthy competition.
Yeah.
You know, even if it makes me upset, even if it makes me like go home being like, wow, you were shit today. Like that person ran circles around you in every scene, and you better do some more work and come better prepared, because tomorrow I want to be matching the person and not be tongue-tied and not be flummoxed by the choices that they just made because they made me uncomfortable and I didn't know how to deal with that moment as a consequence. When that's the fun of it. The fun is to be put into a situation where you're not entirely sure how you're going to get your line out now based on what they just played.
Yeah.
To me, that makes it live and fun and playful and enjoyable. I love healthy competition.
Amazing. Listen, love it. Love the answer as well. But thank you so much. And this is my time before they throw me out of this room. I need to show myself out. But I'm looking forward to the film. I'm happy that you're coming back after 7 long years with a theatrical release. I'm happy to see you both as well in the theatres. So all the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Long years.